So the reason we're doing this again is because, for one, the first ones were removed when the account was removed. YouTube pick and choose. Also because in the last few years there's been some additional ones added to this collection, so most of these are like in the public domain anyway, so just chill out, YouTube. Alright, so this is collection of DVDs that I got. They are there's like about 4 on each one, and they're all like themed, kind of like you'll see some that are about death, some are about like dreams, some are about Martians. This one is about time travel. This was the feature from a couple nights ago, right there. Anyway, this was these were picked up at a yard sale. Pretty good. Let's start with the drama, and this is two movies on here, both starring Dean Stockwell. I've seen The Paperman. It's kind of boring, but it's one of these thin DVDs. Kind of boring, but it's like, you know, kind of a rare thing. And then Born to Be Sold, I've not seen that. It's got Linda Carter, of course, Wonder Woman. Here's one I haven't seen in a while. That Billy Crystal thing. This is pretty good. It's another one of those thin DVDs. It's the first movie with Michael Madsen. And it's actually a Christian film. It's about he's a Dwy Dwunk. And it's a pretty good watch. Another there's a short Christian film, The Appointment. That's our first VHS. There's the obligatory do not show this anywhere without paying me some money. You can go ahead and laugh, but this was a Christmas gift, and I haven't even washed it yet. You can see it's still sealed. Alright, this is one that Bolt is familiar with. Pretty good. It's got Christopher McDonald in there. And, who else? Yeah, Sharon Stone. Tilda Swinton, Jessica Lange. Another short Christian film, The Crossing. $31. Pretty good watch right there. David A.R. White of Second Glance. Another reason that I wanted to do this is I'm thinking about doing a purge and throwing away some of these. But maybe I'll get some ideas on what to throw away as I go. David. This is about King David. It's got Leonard Nimoy plays Samuel, the prophet. I've seen about half of it. It was a TV movie on cable. It's not very good. Deadly Choice, another Christian film. This one I could probably stand to lose. I've seen it like one time, and I don't know, a little overrated. Kevin Costner. Kind of a cult classic here, Five Aces. I'm not talking about Ace Leopards, but Charles Sheen, another Christopher McDonald movie also. Another Christian short film, Future Tense, made at Mars Hill, which is like a college. Of course, about, you know, the end of the world, rapture. 30 minutes. It's all right, pretty good. Here's another one that I could probably lose because I have no desire to see 40s movies. Some war drama type of thing. Some boring actors. I don't know why I've hung on to that. And of course, then we have Goodfellas. Okay. Now this is one that I saw on Christian Slater or Winona Ryder. I saw on when I was renting Netflix the DVDs. I don't remember it at all. I think it's kind of thriller. I forget what. Anyway, The Homecoming, Christian film again. This is different. Yeah, this is it's an okay watch. This guy's a meathead right here. One of those rare things. This is a cool copy of this because it's like, look at the 7-day loan, $1 a day fine, Bon Air Library, Chesterfield County Library. This thing has made the rounds, hasn't it? This is one that, if you haven't figured out, I watch this a lot. In Your Wildest Dreams. Just this cheesy, like, it's not Christian film, but it's a family film with like moralistic type things. Like there's a parent's guide, discussion guide on the back. You can ask little questions, talk about it. I like this movie. This girl here has only been, Lise Wilburn has only been in like a few movies. One of them was that movie with Mickey Rourke. I forget the name of it, but she shows a lot of skin in it in a very bit part. Ant knows what I'm talking about. This is the famous Jesus film from 1979. So this is kind of a must-have. I think it's on YouTube anyway. Another one in the public domain, YouTube. So before you try to pull it down. Okay, another good one. Christian film. You see a lot of these in my drama section. This is probably going to be all you see of these, but no, this is good. This is like another 30-minute film. It's a good drama, suspense kind of thing. Guy eats a chicken sandwich and fries. It's good stuff. There you go, Bolt Dog. Not much to say. That's it. Put some quotes in the comments section, Bolt. Enjoy my jacket, which you stole. This is the only movie of Elvis that I have. Love Me Tender is probably his best one. There you go. Deborah Paget in there. Never seen Major League, never seen Major League 2, but I've seen Major League Back to the Minors, also known as Major League 3. With, of course, Ted McGinley's in there. And what's her name from Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Jensen Daggett is in there. Major League. This is one you can find anywhere. There's Nat Wood on the cover with Edmund Gwynn. Another Christmas movie that is sometimes on my Christmas fest is Jimmy Stewart, not It's a Wonderful Life, but Mr. Krueger's Christmas from like 1980, I think it is. It's it's a short film. It's put out by the Mormons. It's got the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Put out by this right here. So, but it's a rare one. I think it was like a TV thing. Yeah, I like Mr. Krueger's Christmas. Another underrated movie from the 1990s called Music of Chance. Of course, James Spader is good on just about anything. There's Mandy Patinkin he spends most of the movie with. A couple of good performances by M. Emmett Walsh and Joel Grey are a very nice. Charles Durning and Joel Grey are a good combo. And then you have M. Emmett Walsh, who's usually a solid side character. Christopher Penn has a small role in this too. He's good. He's good too. Unlike His Blood. This is a good movie. This is very underrated. Music of Chance. And then we have another Christian film, Never Ashamed. This is the one that shows this guy goes to Cub Scott Stadium, not really, Wrigley Field, for a little bit. You see some 80. This is like 84. see some actual cubs in there, but it's yeah, this is good. I kind of like this movie. It's got a little suspense at the end. All right. Next we have the best Titanic movie ever made, A Night to Remember. This was 1954, I think. And Titanic from 1997 really stole. They stole lines, they stole scenes, like stole quite a few scenes from this movie. It's great. The special effects hold up. Not as good as the 1997 one, but very, very good. Superior indeed. I like the 79-cent rental. This I got from a video place that was going out of business. Of Mice and Men. Sinise and Malkovich are really good in this movie. And then you also have a good performance by Curly's wife, Sherilyn Fenn. Casey Siemaszko, who was in Class, 1993. And then we have, of course, Ray Walston is really good in this. His poor dog gets shot. Ray Walston, Mr. Hand. Another Christian film, On the Edge. This is the sequel to On Thin Ice, which came out like the year before, I think. Look at that bad late 80s haircut right there. It's awesome. This guy looks like Christopher Penn a little bit. Yeah, I like this movie. It's just, it makes you cringe. It's so bad as far as like the writing. That's what's great about it. Let's take another look at this 90s. They're supposed to be like college age. That's awesome right there. Okay, this is a French short film, The Red Balloon. Good for the whole family. It's a good movie. The Red Balloon. Has some good shots of the streets of Paris, France. The guy, Pascal Lamorisse, was the kid. That was 1950s. This is 2000s. I actually uploaded my experience of seeing this live. This is 2003. I saw this live a couple of years ago in the theater, which is a great experience. It's very interactive. People really get into it. The Room. There it is. It's the Citizen Kane of bad movies. Tommy Wiseau. I forget how to say the name. Great movie. Here's one that DPCX likes. Rio Bravo. Star-studded movie. Very good movie. Walter Brennan at his best. At his scene-chewing best. Alright, Repeat Performance. One of the weaker Christian films. It's a short film. It's about an hour that I have. I have not seen this in a while. I kind of forgot what happened, but it's got New Zealand footage though. So it's like filmed New Zealand, which kind of saves it a little bit. Here's one that's filmed in Chile, but it's in English. This version anyway. It's got not subtitles but voiceovers in English. The Red Bicycle. It's a Christian film. That's right. It is a Christian film. Short film. It's the English version. Filmed on location in Chile. This guy gets a bike, or he finds a bike. It's like finders keepers kind of thing, and he has to decide whether to give it back. Anyway, this is a decent movie. The Red Bicycle. Let's move on. We have this. I mentioned David A.R. White in this movie called Second Glance, which I do. This is just one I can't get enough of. It's short film, like 50 minutes. Okay. I remember where I bought this at this little thrift store. It wasn't 10 cents though. It was like 50 cents. 10 cents. That's amazing. Should have done that because it's one of these Cristiano films. Home use only. This is a great movie. I love this movie. And I have the DVD also of it. The only features are it's got trailers of other movies, and it's got Spanish voiceovers, which I have seen. It's pretty good. So there you go. Second Glance. Not a Christian film. I haven't seen this one in a while. This is another James Spader solid movie. There's Spader, Andy McDowell. It's a good movie. This is called Shop Around the Corner, which was remade in I think 2000 with the movie You've Got Mail. Who was it that said she liked? Was it Sue Sun? Or somebody says they liked that movie. But yeah, Shop Around the Corner. It's a Christmas movie. It's good. Jim Stewart, Margaret Sullivan. Yeah, good performance by I think it's 1940. VHS. And here's the DVD, which I just found in a trash can not long ago. Okay, so 2 discs on this. Special features, I haven't even looked to see, but special features include the commentary, making of, some interviews, stuff like that. So if you're a big fan of this movie, you would like this DVD special edition. I don't really like the cover. It looks too, I don't know. Another good short film called The Snowman. I used to see advertisements for this, like growing up as a kid, watching cartoons before school, and I'd see like advertisements for this VHS, The Snowman. And it's kind of like, not really a Christmas movie. It kind of is. It has Santa Claus in there. And it's got the song Walking on the Air. I think it's called Walking in the Air. I forget. The Snowman, Raymond Briggs. It's the one who wrote. I haven't seen this in forever, The Swimming Pool, but I kind of like it enough. It's just, it's got a good performance by, what's her name? Charlotte Rampling? I guess, yeah, that's her. It's just, it's kind of interesting. Interesting drama. An all-time classic right there. The VHS version, of course, the double VHS. This was a weaker Titanic output. This is 1950s also, but it's got Webb and Stanwyck. They are a couple that's divorcing on the. So that's kind of that romantic, or it's focused on a couple, not so much on the. I can't remember. I saw this like one time. It's got a good movie poster though, but it's not very good. It's not very good. I don't even remember the ending. I guess they show the sinking, but it must not have been very memorable. There it is, Titanic, 1953. You can't take it with you. I think something's wrong with this. This is Frank Capra. I think something's wrong with this VHS. I might throw this away, because I remember trying to put this in one time and it didn't really work. There's another. They knew how to make posters back then. Look at that. It's good stuff right there. I've never seen this all the way through, but I've heard it's pretty good. This is considered kind of low budget, or like kind of not low budget, but B film, even though it does have Robert Mitchum in there. It's got his brother Jim Mitchum too, and Keely Smith, the singer, but also got it because of the Springsteen song. It's decent. It's a decent movie. This is one I liked the first time I saw it. I don't know why I held on to it, because I don't really care to see him really again, but anyway, Elizabeth Shue, starring in Adventures in Babysitting. This is a Chris Columbus film. Adventures in Babysitting. This is Castaway. Tom Hanks. One of 2 islands he spent a lot of time on. Another one that shows up on the Christmas Fest every year, of course. This is, there it is. The sequel was okay, John Amos. Not great, but some of the old people return. The third one was a little over long. Samuel L.? I don't even remember him in that. I remember Jeremy Irons, but Samuel L. is in this? Goodness gracious, I don't remember that. I'm not gonna watch it anytime soon, but there you go. That's 1995. No, okay, I saw this one time, and I don't really need to. I don't really care. Hey, Harry Guardino of Roller Coaster was in this. Anyway, that's weird that I ever watched this. Here's another Eastwood film. Now, I've never watched this. I've had this VHS for years, and I've just never watched it. It's got someone in there that... Oh, God. Yeah, Mariana Hill from Blood Beach. Right there. So I think I only picked it up just because I wanted to see her in something when she was younger. And I still haven't. Probably the best of Coops, High Noon, shot in real time. I like the performance of Lloyd Bridges in here too. High Noon. Lon Chaney's in it. Wow. Henry Morgan. Dang. Another Eastwood movie? Malkovich is the best in this one. Haven't seen this in years, like 10 years. Rene Russo. Melt Gibson? I think I like this one better because it has probably the best ending credits song ever. Cheer Down, George Harrison. What do you think about that, Bolt? It's a great ending. And it's got that Russian, or wherever she's from, Patsy Kensit. Looks great in this. Rest in Peace. This is the only movie I have with this guy, Lonely and the Brave. Jailbreak. Pretty decent movie. Walter Matthau. William Shallard's in there too. Okay, more Melt Gibson. I just hang on to this because it's rare. And it's Vestron Video. It's hard to throw away Vestron Video movies. There's Melt. This is I don't care much for this movie. It's just not my kind of thing. Too much I don't like motorcycle stuff. Another movie I've never watched. Well, actually, I did watch it one time. I did rent it a long time ago. I think this is still sealed. Still sealed. I doubt I'll ever watch this. Alright, pretty good Henry Fonda movie. Return of Frank James. Got Jackie Cooper in there, too. John Carradine, of course. Return of Frank James. There's Carradine. Alright. More Scorsese garbage. Good Fred Savage movie. This has a lot of The Wizard, kind of a rare thing. This has Christian Slater's in there and Beau Bridges, but it's kind of it's got advertisements basically. It's one big advertisement for Mario 3 and some of the other games that Mario 2, I think it was, and other games. He goes in a competition for video games. You check this out again. I've only seen it one time. Fred Savage. So as you can tell, we've kind of moved into action adventure. I haven't really categorized these or organized them that well. Airport 75. This is a kind of a guilty pleasure kind of thing. I think it's this is the sequel to the first one, I think. Airport was 74, yeah. I need Airport 79, the Concorde. That's a good guilty pleasure, too. This was a feature last week. Definitely one of my favorite, thriller movies. Spader again with Rob Lowe. Lisa Zane. This is a good movie. Bad Influence. I remember staying up late and watching this at the beach as a teenager. It was on some cable channel late night, and And the ending scene is like they're running out on the pier, and I just thought it was cool. Look, like being close to the pier. All right, Steve Guttenberg, The Bedroom Window. This is one of those thriller things. This is directed by the guy Elizabeth McGovern. This was made by the guy who did Body Double, I think. I can't remember the guy's name. I don't see it on here, but there's Elizabeth McGovern. It's a pretty good movie. Hey, look, Body Double feature last week. There it is. That's it. I don't know who that is on the cover. That's not Melanie Griffith, and it's not the other girl. So it's one of those covers that has like someone who wasn't even in the movie, I'm pretty sure. There's Craig Wasson. See, there's the girl there. There's Melanie Griffith. Next we have Breakdown. Kurt Russell. This used to come on cable a lot, like HBO. Alright. Breakdown. J.T. Walsh is great in this. J.T. Walsh in this reminds me of You Can't Kill. There's one scene. Oh man. Kathleen Quinlan. Another one I found at a thrift store. A rare. This is a TV movie, The City. Mark Hamill. It's 1977. 76. It was the year before Star Wars. Looks kind of like Michael J. Fox on the back. He is a young man who is trying to kill a country singer named played by Jimmy Dean. Pretty good movie. City. Okay, The Crush. I think this is 1993. Alicia Silverstone and that other guy, Cary Yules. Dead Calm. Nicole Kidman and another Zane. Billy Zane, right? Billy Zane, Sam Neill. Very good movie. Dead Silent, Rob Lowe. One of these DVDs. Catherine Mary Stewart. It's kind of those like kind of goofy twist endings. Good movie. Okay, this is one that I found about a year ago. Duel, Spielberg's first movie, and he does an excellent job in this. Excellent job. It's got Dennis Weaver and not many other characters, just him versus this like trucker guy. It was an excellent movie. It was a TV movie. It's very, very good. If it's on YouTube, check it out. Experiment in Terror. Another good scene chewer, Glenn Ford, Lear Remick of The Omen. This is good. It's got scenes at the end of Dodger Stadium, and you see like forget Don Newcomb or Drysdale or somebody. Pretty good movie. Experiment in Terror. We had Kirk Douglas earlier. This is Michael Douglas falling down. Duvall in there, Barbara Hershey. Alright. Here's the only Polanski movie I have. Frantic. 1988. It's a good movie. Good suspense. Tension. Frantic. The original The Hitcher. Rest in peace, Rutger Hauer. See Thomas Howell. This is one of these VHS boxes. As you can see, the Thorn EMI. The VHS geeks will know what I'm talking about there. It's an inside thing. Gideon says. The Hitcher. The Getaway, another one I still haven't seen. Queen and Alec McGraw. Music by Quincy Jones. Interesting, I didn't know that. Okay, this is one that I could lose. Identity. Anyone ever heard of this thing? Cusack, Liotta. So this is one that it's kind of significant because it's one of the first ones. John C. McGinley in there too. It's one of the first ones that I remember posting as my feature presentation on AOL football. Another Vestron video. Anyone heard of this one? Sheen, Martin Sheen, and Jodie Foster. Vestron. It's 1976. Good movie. Right here. $5.99. You're right. Good performance by Sinatra and the rest. Lawrence Harvey. As Andy said, I love Robin Williams movies. This is probably the only one that I really like by 1 hour photo. It's got a good performance by Gary Cole in there. It's the manager of the Walmart type place. The Others. Nicole Kidman. From 2000. Another Christmas classic for Peters. The Perfect Tenant. Oh, it's got some great lines. This is a Lifetime at its best. Maxwell Caulfield hamming it up. Tracy Nelson in there, of course, and Earl Holliman going, wondering how the hell did I wind up in this movie? Oh, this is a classic. It's the one where Caulfield talks to Holliman like I talk to Dewey. Nothing but a two-bit slut. Another Melanie Griffith and Keaton, Pacific Heights, Yuppies in Peril movie, kind of like Breakdown. Last night's featured presentation. Slick saw this in the movie during the what was it called? The 4D or something. Sin Surround, where the movie theater shook. I forget the name of that. 1977. One of Fonda's last. And Helen Hunt's first. Roller Coaster. Another one from recent. Mel Gibson, Summer City. Good shots of Australian beaches. Grainy footage. Summer City, 1977. Okay, there's another Lifetime style movie. Stalker. I need to go back and watch this. I haven't seen it in a little while. Stalker. Good stuff. And then the thriller Suddenly, which is about a attempt at assassinating the president. Happened in the 50s, and it's very similar. It looks very similar to the JFK shooting. Very eerie. You consider this was done like almost 10 years before that happened. Suddenly, it's a good movie. Alright, The Third Man, Orson Welles. James Cotton. Trapped, Kevin Bacon, Courtney Love. Charlize Theron, Trapped. It's from like 2003, maybe 2002. Alright, The Watcher, Keanu Reeves, James Spader, Marissa Tomei. This is from 2000. Next we have more Kevin Bacon, Whitewater Summer DVD and VHS. A classic movie, Whitewater Summer. And we'll conclude with this one. Used to come on Lifetime, even though it's not really a Lifetime style movie, When Strangers Appear. Radha Mitchell is excellent in this, so is Josh Lucas, who's got tons of charisma. Shot Australian, which is always good. When Strangers Appear, this is really good. We will stop there. We'll pick it up with horror on part 2. Peace out.